Hey there, welcome back to my Conversations with No One, place where I try to share my experience of living in a somewhat non-dual state. This is non-duality not as a philosophy or belief system or a practice, but what it's actually like to experience it on a day-to-day level. This is my third conversation series where instead of sharing things that I've written down about my experiences in the past, I'm trying to be a little bit more in the moment and talk about my experience now. I find it a much harder way to approach this because, well, the problem is in the non-dual state that I'm in, everything is always great. Everything is always perfect. There aren't a lot of thoughts going on in my head. I'm just enjoying being in this space. And that doesn't make for a very interesting conversation. I guess one thing I could share is, my non-dual awakening happened maybe 11 years ago. And I tried to live a normal life for about 5 of those years until I realized I just couldn't do it authentically anymore. And at that point, I moved myself into a converted shuttle bus and stopped working a 9 to 5. And for the past 6 years, I've been making my way up and down the west coast of the US and learning how to be instead of somebody who does. Well, after 6 years, I think I've reached a state where everything's finally in flow. The journey of living and traveling in my bus, I think, was sort of the stereotypical hermit's journey where I just needed the time to listen and to be quiet and to think my thoughts and to let go of my thoughts and apply this state of non-duality to whatever situations might arise and learn from that. And it was a lot of learning. Though my state of non-duality hasn't changed, my immersion in it goes deeper and deeper, so I'm less and less affected by the things of my character and the things of the world around me. And so that kind of catches me up to where I'm at now, which, as I said before, it's a state of flow. I gave up a lot of my external creativity. In my past life, dual life, I singer, musician, performer, put on some big crazy theatrical shows. And all that's still in me, but for the last 6 years I needed to be inward focused. And my creativity was to creating a new me and creating a new life on my own terms. And so after 6 years of doing that, I've actually reached a space now where I don't have to put any more of my energy into that creation because it's here. I'm doing it. I have everything I need. And I've come to a place where they accept my lifestyle and actually support creative types who don't quite fit in with society. And the wonderful thing about this space is suddenly my external creativity has been sparked again. and I'm excited to do some things. Had some really fantastic ideas for how to transform my experience in the dual world to make it even more amazing than it's already been. And it's nice to tap into that creativity again and to do it in a way that I can share and with others and create experiences that'll make people smile as I just live my life, not as a goal to put on a show, to get some money, to pay the performers, nothing like that. But sort of more authentic, grassroots, DIY, immediate. And I don't think I could have done that before. Just let the creative expression be whatever it's going to be without putting it into a structure that I needed to make some kind of impression with. And it's extremely freeing. It's been a while since I flexed those muscles, and it's exciting to do it in a way that's not attached to my ego or my sustainability. I can do it just for fun. So if I was going to describe this space I've reached now after 6 years, it would be a space where I can play in the dual world in a way that's authentic, connective, and doesn't need to exist for any other reason than it's fun. I think that's all I have to say for today, but I really appreciate you joining me out here like this. I haven't said it in a while, but when I have these conversations with no one, I feel like I'm having them with everybody, all at the same time. And it's a good feeling. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day.